What's the most exciting thing about my job in HR? Would it be the employee coming forward with documentation about toxic bosses? You deal with investigations earlier on in your career, so it's not something that I'm really involved with much on a day-to-day basis unless it's a senior investigation or it's an appeal. Then conducting investigations when you work in HR doesn't mean that you are the decision maker. So even then, we don't get to decide whether that manager goes or not. Unless it's something highly serious, then we are just the influencer. We are not the decision maker when it comes to getting rid of that toxic employee. As we work in HR, we generally don't deal with toxic. It's not something that's tangible, it's not something that's measurable, just something that's prolificated on social media. And it's a word that everyone understands, but it's not something that we would use in a professional work setting. What wakes me up every day and gets me into HR, gets me into the office, is really making a difference, influencing senior managers to do something that's going to genuinely improve the employee experience. So whether that's convincing the senior management that they need to increase the maternity and paternity allowance because it's not enough, whether that's convincing them to finally implement flexible working, allowing people to work from home, allowing people to have flexible work schedules, or things that genuinely have an impact on employees, that's what gets me excited. Actually, if you create all of those things that support the employees, if you create a positive employee experience, those toxic managers don't exist because they're not operating in an environment that is built for them, that they're going to thrive in. So they will naturally leave. They will naturally not stay because you've made the environment uncomfortable for them to operate. Of course, I do have employees that frustrate me. I do have employees that annoy me. So if I do ever see that those people that have genuinely had a negative impact on the business, that they are finally leaving, then I am human. I do naturally get a sense of satisfaction that that person is no longer in the business anymore and is creating an atmosphere that isn't enjoyable for others around them.